What is up, guys? It's your boy Shady Luke back with another video. Today, fellow Eagles fans, I know we're gonna talk about a Kansas City player. Yes, I am still sad about the Super Bowl, 1000%, but it is what it is. And we're just about to start training camp. It's a new season, you know what I mean? I'm really excited. I've been counting down the days for training camp. And here in Utah, it gets really cold in the fall and winter, but you know, I've kind of been wishing for the fall and winter to come so we could have football back. Sadly, take my W and my losses. Anyways, we're going to be checking out some footy on Chiefs cornerback Trent McDuffie out of Washington. And this is one prospect I didn't know much about, shockingly, honestly, because I pay attention to the Pac-12 pretty well. So yeah, I went back and watched some old film on him while he was in Washington. And bro, I don't know what it is about Washington up there, but it seems like every 1 to 2 years they have some man-to-man, yes, specifically good man-to-man corner that comes out, and it's like a top first round pick or second round pick. It doesn't matter. They always got some good defensive back coming out of there, man. So whatever they're doing, just keep doing it. McDuffie is good though, man. He's good. I mean, not a lot of corners like to come up and play press 24/7, zone coverage, man coverage, in the nickel, it doesn't matter, but he does that, and I really like watching cornerbacks that do that. He got a hamstring injury in week 1, so he sat out till like week 9, but I mean, dude never looked back. Once he got back, he was good for KC going forward all the way to their Super Bowl victory over my Birds, sadly. And I know he missed a ton of games, but man, this dude did not give up a lot of yards in man-to-man and zone coverage. And per Pro Football Focus, I know some people are, kind of 50-50 on Pro Football Focus, but per Pro Football Focus, he gave up 118 yards in man-to-man coverage with a 42.9 completion. For the offense, that's pretty shut down in my opinion, man. And honestly, if you watch the tape, you can see it. But let's check out some footy on Trent this last year, man, and see what KC has in this dude. Alright, we got Trent lined up at the top right there on the line, and looks like Chiefs are in his zone coverage. And just look at McDuffie work his way from the top of the screen into the middle of the field deep. Just keeps dropping back and identified the tight end came deep for the seam. And honestly, that's just great awareness as a corner to catch a guy going deep into your zone from the line of scrimmage. It's just really impressive. I mean, he easily could have just sat deep near the numbers, but he recognized that one tight end was going deep, so he dropped back. I mean, Russ had no business throwing that. Russ had no business throwing that into double coverage, but that was just really good coverage in zone from Trent McDuffie. Got him lined up at the top right there, and on this play, man, he really gets away with one right here. I mean, the wide receiver got him on the deep ball. He flips his hips late, but I think he got caught up on his heels, and there was just no way of staying stride for stride with that wide receiver. You can't get caught up on your heels, man, or else you get burned. You will get burned. Some people say you can't fix hip movement. Either somebody's got it or they don't. I disagree. I think you can train that into somebody, and it takes time, but I think that it can be fixed. I definitely think it can be fixed. Speed is one thing, but agility is something I think you can train and just fix. Alright, we got him lined up at the top right there, and Broncos are pressing. And honestly, Trent just gets lost in the sauce right here, man. I mean, he notices he has help inside, and my guess is he called it late, and by the time he notices it, Judy is already open. I mean, he's a rookie, and that's a fast outside slant and inside route. It'll get any defense at any point. You just got to recognize quicker pass off the slant to your help and stay outside. He's a smart dude. You could tell he knew he missed on that play. He knew it. All right, we got him on the top right there. And I know on this play he got a PI, but the one thing I love on this play is Judy is shaking him a little because the play is breaking down. And Judy ends up taking it vertical, and McDuffie is just playing trail, and he's not looking back at all. He's literally just looking at Judy. And sometimes CBs look back in this situation, and they get burned. I mean, the wide receiver just go misdirection. And unfortunately for him, he didn't look back in time, and he got in trouble. But it was smart on his end. He wasn't gonna look back until he was in a position to make a play. Just need to look back a little bit sooner, and he would have been good. Alright, Chiefs are in the zone coverage on this play, so McDuffie is lined up in the slot as the nickel corner. The ball comes out just a hair late getting to the wide receiver, but Trent notices it and picks it up, and boy did he sniff that drag out. I mean, dude just put his shoulder down and said, "Cito ejecto." He levitated, man, feet straight up in the air and helmet down near the ground. And look at McDuffie walk off like nothing happened, man. Come on, bro. Good pickup by the rookie. Damn, that was a good hit. On this play, he picks up Judy, but just over pursues the ball, man. Simple fundamentals, just break down. Boy was coming in hot, which was great, but you just gotta shuffle your feet and break down. Come on now, man. If you're gonna pop somebody like earlier, they're gonna get you back. He got shook a little there. Just a little, though. We ain't gonna make a big deal about it. Alright, he's lined up in the nickel again. Slot corner right there. And one thing I have noticed is on deeper plays, he flips his hips just a tad bit late, which ends up with the wide receivers getting past him. Like on this play, he just snaps his hips around a tad bit quicker. He'd be stride for stride with that wide receiver. But on this play, he got away with a bad pass. I mean, going forward, he just needs to get around quicker so he's not panting and playing catch up, you know what I mean? Just flip the hips just a little bit sooner. Alright, we got him lined up in the nickel in the middle there. And I mean, nothing crazy. You see most players do this, but I really do appreciate how he didn't give up on the block and he gets a piece of that tackle to keep the gain short on that swing route. Look at your boy, man, coming up and being physical on Keenan Allen. I mean, he's got to be careful, though. He's got to be careful. If Allen went deep on this play, it would have been history. He whiffed on getting his hands on Allen, and he got hit with a little bit of the swisheroonie on that play. He got faked inside and was standing like a statue. Come on, young dude. Work your feet and move those hips just a little bit, man. On this play, he's at the top, and I mean, the Chargers are going to try the screen, but Casey's got that backside help. And Trent really sniffs out this one, man. He stays home and seals off that edge, allowing for the rest of his squad to get there. The screen really didn't go for much. I mean, good on him for just staying home and sticking to his assignment, man. Freaking smell her at. That's what my old high school defensive coach would say on screens. Freaking smell her at, man. They definitely sniffed this one out. Yeah, man, I mean, Casey, in my opinion, I think they got themselves a good cornerback. I really do. They throw him outside in the nickel, it didn't matter. They throw him outside as an outside corner, it didn't matter. He was effective. And I can't tell you how many times on film I noticed QBs getting into trouble because they would look his way and didn't dare throw. It's crazy. The only thing I really want to see from him is see him work on his hip movement in the offseason. But there's so many positives with this dude, I just don't really see the negatives. I mean, we're about to see what he has in store for the league here in a couple weeks in training camp and the season starting soon. Anyways, guys, it's your boy Shady Luke. Thanks for watching. I'm outie. Drop a like and subscribe if you want to come vibe with me in future videos. I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.